Hello gamers, it's me, Velosofy, back to do a new video. This video I wanted to dive back into my series of my gaming spotlight, where I highlight a game that I either found obscure, fell off the radar, or something that I just personally enjoyed out of my collection. And that game I wanted to talk about today is Max Payne. Now I know a lot of people may have heard of this game. Who've actually played the first one, I don't know. I actually dove into the series from the PC, and actually it sparked a lot of other titles that I ended up getting into. But the way Max Payne starts out is that when you first enter into the game, you come to his home and you found that there's a disturbance, because everybody knows when they come home, if something's not right, because you're used to a certain pattern of things occurring or things happening in a certain way. And he enters his home, and this is like the highlighting moment, because for me, whenever I play a video game, the first few moments of a video game can suck you in. And I started playing on the PC, played it, beat it, enjoyed it, and loved it. But as soon as you enter his home, you notice there's a disturbance. He runs up to his room, his bedroom, and he hears screams and stuff like that, and he finds his baby is gone. Well, the child is dead, and he finds his wife dead, and this is the opening scene. And I feel like the opening scenes of anything, of any video game, movies, music, can capture you or intrigue you or pull you in. Max Payne has a compelling way of artistically pulling you in. The game ends up pulling you in with its comic strip, which is the best part to me, and the narration leading by the lead character that played Max Payne, and then all the other characters that go right in as well. Everybody played such a pivotal role, and they took their time with every characteristic that was emphasized throughout the entire game. I feel like it was a manhunt in reverse, because he's looking for the people that killed his wife. And so of course, it looks weird coming in because he's a detective, and everything starts to turn on him, and it makes it look as though he's the one that did all the killing and set this whole thing up and caused the disturbance and causes the interruption. So you see him go on this wild goose chase through these shady looking hotels, motels, and stuff like that. He goes through all these back alleys in the grim streets of New York, and the subways, and all these locations that he ends up going to just to find the killer. Sucked me right in. And like I said, the artistic look with the comic strips and the illustration. Max Payne also has a good way of pulling you in, but not only that, but it introduced the slow motion, or the bullet slow motion, kind of the Matrix theme. And it was one of the first influential type games to ever do it, so it was groundbreaking, where he could actually slow down time and be able to do a bullet time where he would shoot his enemy, and you'll see the last enemy kind of fall down in slow motion, do an aerial 360 view. So this stuff was groundbreaking to me. So it brought me in, it sucked me in. I had so much fun with this game. There are several levels, but each grimy level, the music, the narration, the soundtrack is definitely influential, because the background noise, it actually almost balances itself out with the grim, sinister feel of the game, should I say. But I would definitely recommend playing Max Payne. It's one of those games that you'll never forget. There are high moments, there are low moments. The low moments for me is like the the blood trail scene, where you're hearing the cry of your child. This is later on in the game, and you're trying to follow this blood trail through this very dark area, but you got to drop down from this point to this point in certain points in the game. So it can get a little bit hectic, but I would say overall I enjoyed the game. I'll probably at this point I'll probably beat it like 3 or 4 times, but I would definitely recommend getting Max Payne, picking it up if you haven't. Either, I'll say the best copies is on the PC or the original Xbox. The PS2, the port, for some reason, is kind of weird. The controls are kind of weird and stuff like that. They later on put it on the modern consoles as well, on the PS4. I think they released it on the Xbox, I'm not sure, the Xbox One. But other than that, I'm Light Spiller, and and I'm out.